What's going on, all you gamers? Here we are in Cyberpunk 2077, and today I'm going to be going over why I think that the attribute for body is very possibly the most disappointing attribute in the game. So, if you want to know why, and that piques your interest, then stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back, all you guys and girls. As always, for all things Xbox, for all things gaming, all the fun hints, tips, guides, and fun gameplay on all the latest and greatest games, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon? And hit a few lampposts while you're there, apparently. But yeah, today I'm going to be going over why I think kind of the body attribute in this game is so disappointing. Now, hear me out before you unsubscribe and say I suck. There's one reason why I feel that it's just nowhere near as good as it actually could be, and that's for this one plain and simple reason. If you're anything like me, you were really looking forward to exploring, going around, kind of checking out all of the hidden content and just kind of finding everything there is in the game. Now, probably not the best place to do it, but if I go to the body attributes just over here, so I'll go to my character, and as you can see I've got 20. Now I've basically respec'd and then gone into this just for this video as such, but obviously if you're going for a certain type of style, so if I go into it, say you were going into the Annihilation, which is really good for the actual shotgun, then it may well be worth speccing into. I just feel like speccing 20 points into body when you get a little kind of too little out of it compared to some of the actual other attributes. So over here you've got Street Brawler, and again you could well spec 20 points into it if you wanted to go that complete playstyle. The athletics for me was very underwhelming. I didn't see the point of a lot of them. Some of them, such as increase armor by 20% when grappling an enemy. You're not really going to worry too much about that type of thing. A couple of the other ones, for example, where have we got it? Just over here, allows you to shoot with pistols and revolvers or sprint while carrying a body. I tried this playstyle, I couldn't really get into it for athletics. It is well worth putting quite a few in, so for example if you were going to put some in, I would recommend over here where your health regens, and obviously for the extra carry weight, and for over here where basically it gives you health outside of combat and you can get inside of combat. So it is well worth speccing into some of this. But here's the kicker, and here's why I'm going to tell you why I was so disappointed with this kind of this attribute as such.
Why?
So if I just read this bit at you, body determines your raw physical power in addition to allowing you to force open doors. Each level of body starting from level 3 will add health points, add free stamina, increase damage with fists and gorilla arms, increase damage with melee, yada 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 yada. Now the main thing I took from that was just up the top there, the main part. Body determines your raw physical power in addition to allowing you to force open doors. Now, I really thought that I would be kind of hulking out and finding some crazy stuff that was locked behind that level 20 body that no one else would be able to find, that I'd gone out of my way to invest points into and kind of having a bit of fun with that. So finding things that other people wouldn't be able to because I had perked myself out in that area. This definitely wasn't the case. After over 180 hours of gameplay, this was not what I had in mind. With all of these, so with cool, with intelligence, with your tech, I knew exactly what I was getting out of it. With your body, from the very start, even before I had started playing Cyberpunk, I had the impression in my head that once I hit level 20, I was going to be chucking on my gorilla arms, or even before, chucking on my gorilla arms that I bought, and I was going to be going around opening up those level 20 doors and finding some absolutely crazy, ridiculously fun stuff that other people who did not have that kind of body or had not invested those skill points in would not be finding. This definitely wasn't the case. I can't remember exactly how many, but I've invested a lot of time searching, and I think I found 1 or 2 level 20 doors, and there was nothing. It was a kind of random scenario. I can't even remember what it was now. I think it was robots cleaning or robots doing some kind of a role play that I just don't know. It was a little bit underwhelming, shall we say. So yeah, I'll keep this one short and sweet for today, as I don't want to ruin anyone's day and I don't want to moan about Cyberpunk. But if you're going into the body attribute for the sheer and simple fact that you want to go around and you want to find all of the best stuff, open those level 20 doors and find some really fun hidden content, then I'd stay clear. If you're doing it because you want a really strong build for Street Brawler or for, say, for example, the shotguns, I can very well understand that. But like I said, if you're like me and you did it at the start just to try and find that really hidden content, stuff that no one else would be able to find, for the moment at the very least, I would say steer clear of Body 20 and invest it in other places, as it's really not worth it. It's really underwhelming, and there's not many doors out there that are sealed at that level. You really just don't need it for that type of gameplay at the moment. So yeah, that's my overall whinge of the day. I'm really enjoying Cyberpunk. I love everything about it, even its flaws, which it unfortunately has quite a few of. But yeah, I'm impressed with the game. I like it. It's fun. I'll be playing it for a while. I'm looking forward to the DLC and the multiplayer aspect. But if you were going to try and smack everything into that just because you wanted to kind of find the hidden content, the special features or special things out there, some of the best guns, armour, everything such as that you think is going to be hidden and locked behind that level 20 attribute mark on the body,
nope.
Then I'm telling you, unless they change something significantly, do not worry about it for the moment. Probably keep a save file in case they change things, but I myself have not come across much, and I don't think there's too much in the game unless I have completely missed it. So if I have, then please by all means chuck it in the comments, because I would love to find some stuff that is actually worth finding that kind of revolves around having that level 20 attribute. But for now, gamers, as always, I'm driving on a kind of deserted road, and as always, take care. I'll see you all on the next day.